Hello, Scott from Wessex Blades. Thanks for clicking on my video here. This Guinevere I'll be showing the camera has literally been snapped up. So I just want to do my pre-put it back in the sheath and pre-packet checks, and then I'll just share the build as it were with you just prior to leaving. So this is something I took on in the last couple of months and it's been quite important to me. I want to be able to do a custom design etch for each model. So eventually the Spartan head there will sort of phase out and evolve as it goes. My main logo, Wessex Blades Spartan helmet. But where we have a Merlin, I want a Merlin logo. Where we have a Guinevere, I'm looking to use a Guinevere type logo. So each blade, each model has its own individual electro-etch model logo on the blade, just to add a bit more distinction to each type blade. So that as a step forward is some of this I took on in the last couple of months, basically because the logo stencil, the old one, was starting to wear out, and I was looking around at using vinyls, and it just so happened eventually I was able to use the laser plotter you can see in the corner of the green screen thing up there, and now I can create my own. And what I do is I use as close an image as I can on the internet, and then I got to turn the grayscale into black and white. So I'm going through pixel by pixel, either removing the lighter greys so it's white, really white, or making the black dark grey all black. So it's a very binary image, changing the design in many ways. So I've moved away from whatever that free share design would be, or gone my own way, just use it as a guide in order to come up with something that's interesting. So that's a way forward over the next however long in terms of Wessex Blades model specific electro-etch logos, just to add a little bit of character to each blade. Loads of things coming through. Thanks to everybody's patience again. I've got Daniels coming through at the moment, making the scales up in the next couple of days. But I say this one here, I just wanted to move on, and I thought, well, while I'm at it, it is a Guinevere, and I did the new design. So I've plotted it, got the decal cut out, etched it on, and made the sheath. So now it's just been snapped up again. I do put these on Patreon, and they last not very long, minutes basically. So anybody who wants first shout at these additional blades that are not part of my custom order book, this is something that I would have put in a batch just because the grinder was set up, and obviously used for the first trial of the new electro-etch decal, and it's a success. So I've offered it up for sale, and it's gone in literally in minutes. Got some additional stuff from outside, hopefully spliced in. You can see a few close-ups outdoors, some slightly better light. State of play at the moment, still moving forward. So loads and loads of Danelors. I've got a Leku, this one's actually additional, it's not a custom order, but something like that. Obviously that's the old electro-etch stencil, and you see it's pretty pin sharp, but after a while it started to degrade, and by the time I was ordering a new one I thought, let's make a new start. I should now doing custom logos. Each blade will have its own look and feel. So there's the Leicu with the original one on, and now my Leicus are going to have a sort of wolf on them because it's sort of Nordic Scandinavia area, and then bringing on the hand finish as well on the blades. That's the sort of appearance it's going to be. This is a Hearn law. So there's the original. The new one's now more of a block, binary black and white sort of design. So when it comes to doing etching, it's more of a solid, deep etch. And then I got a sort of pagan deer, sun and moon thing going on. So a sort of Hearn pagan emblem going on there. Again, there was something on the internet, and what I've done is I've had to adapt it in many ways. So I've been, I suppose it's about 2 hours clicking squares, turning greys into whites and dark greys into more black, to create something that's a departure from the image I've got this free share on the internet. But that's the sort of look to everything as it is at the moment. Got that one there. What else we got? Okay, so there's the new Spartan image, of which I've had to save each one, and then once I determine the size, I then resave the image into a library in the software of the laser cutter engraver. So now that size is kind of set for those knives, and that's easier then because I haven't got to resize each time. So I think it's something like 9.98mm high or something, and then because it's a Merlin model, got Merlin on the back. Yeah, there's another one there, Merlin on the back. This is a Danelaw, so obviously we've got a Viking ship. The new one's like a battle hardened looking, distressed look to it, so it's really cool. All wrapped up in greaseproof paper so they can stay oiled. Another Viking Danelaw there. So I've been really busy. It takes ages to do all the new ones. So the new logo on that one, because this is a Danelaw, so it's got a sort of Saxon Thane axe wielding warrior on the side there. And there's another one there. And so thanks for joining me. There will be as much as I can get done over the coming weeks. I've got a new theory on doing handles as well. If it works, it'd be awesome. Hopefully it'll work. But for the time being, I'll let you leave with a final glance at the Guinevere, which is off to the Isle of Wight. So, what a journey across the Solent. Join me again, Scott Wessex Blades 8. Keep him busy.